don't have lower lows, that means you're going into a market depression. But then when you gonna go up and down, but you want to make sure that next low is not as low as the last bottom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You want to be uptrending in the, you know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, you want to be uptrending in the spirit.
That's right.
That doesn't mean you're not going to sometimes go through a depression spiritually. That's when you got to apply those tools that we read about in the scriptures. But we're going to be going through these things as we wait and have patience on the return of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
We're supposed to continue to fight, to have a stronger spirit, to prepare for that time, to be received, hopefully, right? To be received into those chairs, to be received into a higher form of being, and fight through those things, okay?
Real quick. James 1:5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to man liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, not wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed up and down.
Yeah. Yeah. And also that wavering goes into a spirit of doubt. A spirit of doubt. I don't know if no more Most High is dealing with me. Well, I don't know this. I don't know that. Well, where does the faith come in when you don't know?
Right.
If you were supposed to know every damn thing, what's the point of faith?
Right.
The whole point of faith is to approach something with confidence, even though you don't necessarily know in your carnal state. That's what faith is about.
Right.
It's about the evidence of things not seen. Right? So we're walking headlong into that. We're walking into that darkness with the light of the word being our beacon and being what's guiding us through it. Okay? Is there more?
For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Yeah,
like a volatile with like stock.
You got it. You got it. That's right. That's right.
He's too volatile. If the stock too volatile, up and down, people gonna stop investing because it's like, man, it's, you know, I can't understand your trend. Like I gotta get out of it.
Well, when the market is volatile, what happens is this: the stock goes up, you buy it because you're like, oh, this shit going up. As soon as you buy it, it go down. And so then you're like, oh, it's going down, let me sell it. So then you sell at a loss. And then right when you sell it, what happens? It start going right back up. You're like, damn, let me get back in. Now you get back in at a loss. So you got less position than you had when you first, that you being unwavering. What should you do? Buy and hold.
That's just like when you in traffic.
Yeah.
When you in traffic, you get over to that lane that's moving.
Yeah.
That lane moving like a mug. You just sitting there, then you get over, that bitch stop.
You know what I'm saying?
I do that all the time.
The grocery store too, you go into a line that you get less and then like damn the line you left.
It's like being at Six Flags, you in that long ass line. I'm tired of waiting this line. I want to ride something. You run to the next line. It's longer than a hotel. You wait. Now the line that you was in, you would have been on there.
Everybody
Like delayed gratification is the key to all success. It's a highly spiritual concept, and it works out in all aspects of our lives. Whether it be working out, whether it be your diet, whether it be finance, whether it be your job. Brothers be quitting jobs. I'm like, if you would have stayed on for another 8 months, you probably would have got that promotion. Now you got to start all over here. And you got the same nigga woman that you didn't like, because they everywhere. You don't never like a job. You're an Israelite. You wasn't meant to.
Supposed to.
Okay?
That's why like now, like investing help me to. One thing about investing, can't have any emotions in it, man.
Yeah.
Emotions would have got you going up because you're emotional about the shit. Take the emotion out of it, it slows down for you.
Yeah.
Just play the game.
That's right.
You know?
Let the market market.
Let
and
the
that's
market
what we
market.
gotta do in this truth.
Yeah.
You're going to go with that in this truth. Let's buy and hold. Right?
You gotta let the truth truth.
You got to let the truth truth. Right? You got to let the prophecy prophesy. You know? That's it. It's going to come. You just got to wait.
This is James 1:2. It says, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have a perfect work.
Yeah, you gotta be still and know that He is Yahweh Shem Shai. You gotta let patience have His perfect work. Right? And in anything good, it takes patience. You want a good meal? Is it gonna be that instant meal you throw in the microwave, or is it gonna be waiting on you? let this brother right here put all the ingredients, go to the store, you know, lift up the diet, you know, let the brothers cook, man. You want it to be right. Or that chick you like, she's gonna be the one that probably makes you wait a little bit. You know, it is what it is.
It says, James 1:4, but let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and wanting nothing.
Meaning lacking nothing, meaning
Right.
you the attributes and things that you're supposed to get during that time you receive. That's what it means about being perfect. Meaning what the Most High desired for you, you accomplish. It doesn't mean you are just a sinless man. What it means is you become obedient in the will of Yahweh Shah. You've been found in obedience. That's what it means that you be found perfect. Okay? Go ahead, Chandler.
It says, verse 5, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him.
Yeah, and it's also going to come in its patience. It's also going to come in the time that Yahweh Shah wants. You might ask for something, but there's something the Most High needs you to fix before he gives it to you. We all go through that. Okay? You have to know that and have to trust that whatever it is, Lord, that I need to fix, whatever I need to do, Lord, I'm asking for this. What do I need to do, Lord? You know? What's the message?
And it go for so many different things, man. Everybody got their own different thing of what it is. Just like how, look, you ask the Lord for something, you don't get it. When he wants it. You know what I'm saying? If you want a six-pack, shit, you gonna have to go on a diet, nigga. Like, damn. Yeah.
That diet ain't gonna be 2 months.
Yeah.
Diet gonna be a couple of years.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle thing.
That's right.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all young boys be worried about that thing, man. I'm just trying to jump over these gates.
Man.
I jump over these gates
Bro, right
and run
now-
from these
bro.
cops. I'm good.
Right now, if I had to hang right here,
Yeah, for a little bit.
if I had to hang
Tell
right
the
here,
brother come get
tonight, I'd be on bail right now. I ain't even gonna bullshit you. But that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be that type of liability.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
About a minute or two.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Get
saying?
real though.
Shit. As soon as the brother gets to me, I'm look at that.
Like Bishop off the
You know what I'm saying? You don't let me go. Look at that.
I got you.
Oh, shit. Jake show up to a bloody fucking puddle on the floor.
This is one more verse it is. This is James 1:6. It says, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, like you know the Mike Yalla went into earlier. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed. You know,
You ask for something you gotta believe.
That's right.
You can't ask and then, now within you ask and
Doubt.
for me, you have to have the acceptance. Like the Lord can say no. I still believe he can do it, but he can say no. And there's a difference between wavering and understanding you think he can't do it and having understanding the Lord can say no. That's different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we have to have understanding that the Lord can do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And being okay with that.
Right.
You know, having peace of mind about that and keeping on, pressing on in the faith. You know?
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego mentioned that to Nebuchadnezzar. They were like, look, our Lord is gonna deal no matter what. But even if he don't, we still believe.
Right.
You know?
Hey, he can do whatever he wants. And, hey, if the Lord want me to go through it, want me to get my ass kicked, he will. But if he want to bless me, he can do that too.
That's right.
Any way it goes, I will be out here, Lord willing, Friday.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, like we mentioned earlier. When you pray that prayer, you saying whatever the Lord got up, I'm with it. You know?
This is Mark 11, verse 14. Quick one, it says, prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord.
Man, no matter what you're going through, it's the Lord's will. You know? And the sooner you can accept that, the better off you're going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like when the scriptures say, take it cheerfully when you brought to a lower state. How you going to party in a lower state? Spiritually, you understand, okay, I see what the Lord is doing here. You know what I'm saying? I pray for patience. That's why I'm going through all these different things. It's trying my patience. gonna want.
Right.
Get what you want. You gotta capitalize on it. You gotta realize it in the spirit. Oh snap! I did say that I wanted this. I did say that I didn't want that. So you recognizing it through the spirit instead of being caught up in the flesh. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's about pumping yourself up too and understanding that there's results coming.
Right.
I remember the first Thai gym that I boxed at. We all hit the heavy bags together. We had I really love that gym because at a lot of gyms you kind of just go through your own workout progression and you have your stations. But at this gym, the way they had it set up, you were in little groups, but we were progressing through everything together, and then at the end we sparred, right? So by the time you got to the heavy bag, and we're all going through the rounds, it got to a point to where your arms are done. But they have it where you have a partner on the bag. And the whole thing is, I'm not letting him push the bag towards me. I'm gonna push the bag, I'm gonna push him back. So you hit the bag, and it gets to a point to where everybody in there is in pain. But everybody in there is going, let's go! Let's go! And you let's go! And then, you know what I'm saying? But that was kind of like you were coming to the end of it. Yeah. But through that pain, through that tribulation, you were cheerful.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you knew there was an end coming, and you knew you were getting results. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like in the spirit how we push each other through the spirit power, y'all, by Shemyaw Shah. That's why so much. That's why the unity of the brotherhood is so important.
Yep.
Now, do you have to have that individual determination? Absolutely. You know, absolutely, and that's what the scripture's speaking to.
Bank on the outcome.
That's
Why you take that cheerfully. That don't mean you're just sniggling, giggling the whole time.
Right.
But you're cool because
It's not cool.
This hell I'm catching is awesome.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Come on, nigga.
you're doing the Carlton dance like, oh, let's do this. You looking forward to the outcome. That's you ready. If you'll go through it for a short time, you're banking on a better outcome.
You gotta go through it to get to it.
I got one real quick.
Okay, yeah.
This is Micah 7:9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. Until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. So we understand to go through it, you know. So we still paying for our past sins up until now. So he gonna put us through this situation. Then he go review our case. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna show you mercy, man. So we just gotta go through it, you know. Gotta go through it to get to it.
Yeah, I got this real quick. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 13. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. Right? Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all.
That's why you're not. That's what keeps us from sitting with our hands in our pockets, like the Apostle Elder Tahar said. You're just sitting there with your hands in your pocket. No, that's not what the Lord say do. If He wanted us to sit there with our hands in our pockets till He come back, He would have said that. You know.
That's right.
But when you give yourself unto this truth, you got plenty to do. You know.
Never bored.
Being present, man. Ever present.
I want to get that word attendance. It says give attendance. It's funny. It looks like bring near, give attendance. To bring a ship to land, simply it says to touch it. It says to turn the mind to, attend to be attentive to a person or a thing of caring or providing for, right? To attend to oneself, to give heed to oneself, right? Give attention to. It says to apply oneself to, attach oneself to, hold or cleave to a person or thing, right? To be given or addicted to,
Man.
to devote thought and effort to, right?
With this truth, man. With prophecy coming to pass, man.
Give attendance to read.
Yep.
Blessed is he that read it.
That's right.
All those things tie together. Bro, we've been around each other so long and so frequently that we can tell when each other haven't been reading. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, had you prayed about it? Had you read? And then Jacob, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, have you been reading? Because it sounds like you haven't been reading. You know what I'm saying?
That's the spirit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You look dusty.
Duty too much this week, bro. I got one too.
Yeah, let's go, champ.
This is Romans 5, and I'll start at verse. I'll start at the top. Romans 5:1. It says, "Therefore, being justified by faith, we have peace with the Most High through our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, by whom also we have access by faith in His grace, wherein we stand and rejoice in hope of the glory of the Most High. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulations worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope." So we glory in tribulations, man, knowing that the outcome is ultimately going to increase in patience, the ability to be able to suffer for maybe a prolonged period of time, man. You know.
That's what goes into Martin Luther. Yeah, Martin Luther. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was talking about the genuineness and faith that you're willing to die for this thing, man.
Right.
You see, it get to a point to where can't nobody tell you that this ain't the truth. You know what I'm saying? Through that patience and through that suffering and being brought through all those different things.
Right.
If the Lord just wanted to squash us like a bug, we would be squashed like a bug, but He put us through these things so we can continue to grow.
Right.
You know?
Striving for the truth unto death, man. That's the mindset that we put on through our experience of tribulations and that patience being worked out. You know, having to suffer tribulations for whatever time that the Lord put it on you. It's going to build up more and more. We're going to have to level up through the spirit more and more as we get closer to that time.
Right.
You know, to a time where it's going to come to a point like, fuck it, man. We came this far. We ready to go all out for this. You know?
That was just like the Apostle Peter. He was like, well, okay, well, if I'm going to die for the Lord and you're going to crucify me, then crucify me upside down, because I ain't worthy to be crucified like He was. You know what I'm saying? All them brothers in the Maccabees, one brother just like, look, you gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that type of mentality.
Get it over with.
You know, and to think that mentality starts with reading.
Right.
Hearing the word.
Can you read that in the NLT moment?
Where you want me to start at?
We always talk about gives you like the attributes you're gonna receive as a truth.
Yep. I'll start at 3. Romans 5:3 in the NLT, it says, "We can rejoice too when we run into problems and trials, for we know that they help us develop endurance."
Go.
And endure, it means to make hard, man. You know? Perseverance doesn't start until a task gets difficult, you know? That's right. So it says, "And endurance develops strength of character." Let me read it right. It says, "And endurance develops strength of character."
Character building, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of self-help books go into that about having a positive perception when you go through things. Well, really, the scriptures are the #1 self-help book. You know what I'm saying?
We purpose and truth in life.
Yeah. You read a lot of these books, it's like, man, majority of the time that references back to the scriptures.
Yep.
You
They
know,
are.
and with us, on the instruments of it, we know that the Most High put us through certain things, like the Shaquan brought out earlier, to level us up. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that you go through, you have to understand that the Most High is giving you an attribute that you didn't have, but it takes, and you might not even be able to articulate what the Most High is trying to give you. Like, what's the Lord trying to give me? What are you trying to tell me? That's where patience comes in. You have to be willing to go through certain things.
Right. On the video, man, that's how your character elevates through going through challenges, you know? Right. But going back to Romans 5:4 in the NLT, it says, "And endurance develops strength of character, and character strengthens our confident hope of salvation."
You got to think of where you came from. You know what I'm saying? Who we was before we did
That character change, that character building, which produces confidence, faith. That's an increase in faith, you know?
And sometimes it's good to read those self-help books because it puts it in a way or gives you a practical way to approach something spiritually. Because sometimes you can read something in the scripture and not struggling with it.
Right.
You know? And that book, it'll talk about something that the scriptures is talking about and break it down, but it puts it in a simple, practical way for you to mentally and spiritually get it. You know what I mean? So sometimes those books will help I know there's a few I've read that was like,
Verse 11, it says, "For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiving sins, that saveth in the time of affliction."
That's what I'm saying. And everybody's got their own time of affliction. We read about times of affliction all throughout the scriptures. You see, and those that believed in the Lord and trusted the Lord, He brought them through it. You got situations to where people was delivered from death, but then you also got situations where they was put to death. But it's better to be with Yahweh Shem Yahushua in the spirit world than it is to be in captivity. So they strove for the truth unto death. You see what I'm saying? So death is really a reward if you're doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Death can be a reward, and death can be your judgment. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people think that Yahushua took the worst beating ever. Do that mean he was wicked? You know what I'm saying? But look at the reward he got for taking that on, because he took on the sins of us. He took our sins on and was rewarded for that. You know? Go ahead.
Like Sirach 2:12, it say, "Woe be to the fearful hearts and fake hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways."
That's what I'm saying, man. All the people that's losing patience and losing faith and trying to wiggle their way out of this truth, woe unto you, man. The Lord gonna destroy you, man.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not.
That's what I'm saying. Faint-hearted, you don't believe. All these dudes that done left the truth, all these dudes that got kicked out, all these dudes that went back into the world, them videos are still up and you talking. Woo! You think just because they took the videos off YouTube, they don't still got them? Go ahead.
Therefore shall he be not defended.
That's what I'm saying. The Lord ain't gonna defend you in Jacob's trouble. You see, 2/3 of the nation of Israel is gonna be a shield to the elect.
Edomite slayer.
You know what I'm saying? God.
Y'all remember that dude?
Yeah.
It's been so long since I heard that name.
One verse right here. I'm gonna read it in the NLT and the KJV. This is Proverbs 24:10. It says, "If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small." Basically, when things get hard, man, your strength is small. And I'm gonna read it in NLT, Proverbs 24:10. It says, "If you fail under pressure, your strength is too small."
Man.
You know,
That's it, man.
yeah.
Damn. You
know,
find
you got
strength.
all these
You
videos.
find
Don't
strength in,
say
in trials. That's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
I said you got all them videos up. You got all them videos up. You know what I'm saying? And then at the whatever it was that made you trip. You know, all these different things. I would say all these different things. I would say ascension is what you got to send billions of people to get to the elect. You know what I'm saying? So hey,
I got a quick one.
God.
Hebrews 11:6. I don't know if y'all read this. "But without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is."
That's what I'm saying. Faith is a gift from the Most High. How you not gonna use it? That's what I'm saying. He gave it to you as a gift, and you didn't use it. You don't think he gonna be offended by that? You know what I'm saying? It say faith is a gift. Everybody don't get a gift. You know what I'm saying? But that faith you get, what you gonna do with it? See?
"For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him."
That's what I'm saying. Diligently seek him. You see? You can't rush the Lord. Jake want to rush the Lord, so they gonna do this in the meantime. No, we gonna occupy and give attendance unto reading like we was told.
You did it good.
You know? And being given attendance to that reading like we was told is gonna get us through these trials and tribulations that he told us to get ready for. When you come to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for temptation. I'm giving you the faith, so it shouldn't be no problem. You know? But you gotta be able to bitch slap the flesh. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the flesh versus faith, faith is a backhand full of knuckles.
Nah, I'm trying to.
Go ahead. Word. That's what I'm saying. So all you guys out here talking about the law, this, the law, that, you gotta keep the commandments. You gotta, okay, to the best of your ability, and then faith and grace and mercy is gonna take care of the rest. See, it's a package deal. You see? We messed up. That was it. The apostles in Acts 15 was like, look, our fathers couldn't keep this. Right. So why we gonna force that on these newcomers? You see what I'm saying? They was talking about that 2,000 years ago, but here come a nigga today. You know what I'm saying? Just violation after violation after violation, telling you to keep the law. But Okay, today we gonna go into laws 1 through 10.
Right.
So sit real simple. Okay, we at law 590 now. Y'all still with me? You don't never see that. But they gonna force the law down your throat, but don't teach you the law.
Hey, and the summary of the law is to keep treat your brother as you treat yourself.
Right.
And when you look at these camps, you know, two in particular, it's about for us to coexist with one another.
And the Lord is so merciful. The Lord is so merciful. It went from actually the law is the whole book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? First, Old Testament, Apocrypha, New Testament. All that is the law. Because commandment means precept. Precept means commandment. Right? But that's what I'm saying. The Lord is so merciful. He went from the 613 laws in the Old Testament to when Yahushua came on the scene, he was like, look, okay, he condensed it down to the 10 Commandments. You know what I'm saying? Then he condensed it down to, look, just don't do it to nobody you don't want to do. You don't want nobody doing to you.
As you love yourself.
You know what I'm saying? So the mercy is there. The mercy is there. But you got people that don't understand mercy. Like Elder Michael Allah said, he's like, look, you don't understand mercy until you need it.
Right. That's why Yahweh said in Matthew 23, they've omitted the weightier matters of the law. Justice, mercy, and faith.
Yep.
You know?
That's right. That's right. It is.
Sirach 2, verse 15, it says, they that fear the Lord will not disobey his words, and they that love him.
That's what I'm saying. We fear the Lord, so we don't disobey his words. You see? We love the Lord, so we follow we stick to the script.
That's what he said. Yahweh said, if you love me, keep my commandments.
That's right.
You know?
That's
and
right.
his commandment is not grievous, man.
Right.
You know?
That's right. Oh yeah.
And they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear the Lord will seek. They that fear the Lord will seek, which is well pleasing unto him.
That's what I'm saying. When we go back to what we said, the laws that we are able to keep, you know what I'm saying? Keeping the Sabbath, keeping it holy as we possibly can.
Right.
We got to work, so there's mercy involved.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't be having sex on the Sabbath. You see what I'm saying? They can tell you they can have sex on the Sabbath, but they telling you to keep the law.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, having a thorough understanding of the weightier matters of the law.
Right.
You know? And that's why we so grateful. That's why we want to come out here. You know what I'm saying? Our husband been treating us good. You know what I'm saying? Even though we catch this so-called hell, in the spirit we grow, considering a loss, we call it a level up because we understand why we went through that situation. Okay?
Can I get quick before you swallow? Matthew, I'm gonna get straight to it. Matthew 5:19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of the least commandments and shall teach man so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So you could just, so Jake that's like pro-law, they can say, they can close the book and say, see, y'all going to be keeping the law. Check this out. Verse 20. For I say unto you that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. So he was talking about all of this keeping the law to the T. Why did he say that at the latter part? What he meant by that was, yeah, you keep the law. Yeah, you're supposed to keep the law. You know, I'm not teaching against the law, but your righteousness and your understanding and your implementation of the law has to exceed the scribes and the Pharisees.
Right.
Okay? Because the scribes and the Pharisees were utilizing this law to lord over people. They weren't doing it for what it was prescribed for us to be in unity with one another, for us to be in unity with Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right. Which made them hypocrites, man. You see? So Jake to the point to where Jake is hypocritical when it comes to the law.
Exactly.
Is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath?
You know? Jake got all, I would say, Jake, keep the law, keep the law, keep the law. Or you gonna go to hell, all kind of stuff Jake talking.
Yeah.
You see? But then when you bring up the law, they get offended. Now it's cringy.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't never seen none of them. Okay, we going through laws 441 through 451 this week. You never see that.
Never see it, hear it? Nope.
You never see that.
Right.
But that's how they teaching them. They ain't teaching faith. They ain't teaching mercy.
Right.
They ain't teaching grace. They teaching the law. Where is that precept at where it say they want to teach the law, but they don't know what they're talking about pretty much?
Galatians 6.
It might be, you know me, I know more of the words than I knew the chapter and verse, but I know it's in there somewhere.
That's one that's similar to what you're talking about.
Yeah, they want to teach the law, but they don't understand it pretty much.
Yeah, that didn't mean they're not spiritual at all.
Yeah, well, you can keep on reading that while they look for it, Baba Kasha.
Galatians,
Got it?
No, I got it now.
Oh, okay.
I think I got it.
Okay.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
1 Timothy 1:7, it says, desiring to be teachers of the
There we
law,
go. Okay, yeah, that's it.
understanding neither what they say nor whereof they affirm.
You see that? Read it loud. Read it again, Baba Kasha.
1 Timothy 1:7, it says, desiring to be teachers of the law.
Go up a verse.
Verse 6, from it says, from which some having swerved have turned aside unto vain jangling.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody got a Bible, but everybody don't understand the Bible. The Bible ain't for everybody. You see? The Bible was put here for the prophets to break it down directly and correctly. You see? When you go in the study to show thyself approved, one of those words, the definition goes into teaching the word directly and correctly, being straightforward and teaching the right thing.
Right.
You see? And now you got dudes that stray away from that. Because when they was brought in, when they first heard the word, it was sweet. Then when it got bitter, they tried to find another route.
Yeah, they want a more world-friendly doctrine.
You know?
Right,
You
right.
know?
Get more money.
Yep.
And because when you get into the truth, you're gonna figure out that you are going to reach a spiritual glass ceiling when it comes to the world. And
Yep.
so certain business ventures that you could have possibly be a part of in the world, you're not gonna be able to do it in its truth.
Not optimally as you would like.
Exactly.
You know, you might get to a certain extent, but it's gonna hit a ceiling.
And then the thing is, when you hit that glass ceiling, you ain't even tripping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You understand it's for your
Yeah.
better.
Exactly.
You know, because you can get out here and be when you trying to conduct business, that business could put a worldly mindset on you because you're going to meetings, you're going to meet and greets, you're marketing, you know, you do it all. You're striking when the goal strikes, so you might, have to miss a camp, you know. And as it progresses, man, it get worse and worse, bro. To where, but hey, we had one camp tell us, he was making money out of little leagues, I guess hosting or whatever. He was like, hey man, ain't no stopping this little league, baby. This, it's time to strike gold. It's a little let's see. Do you know how much money I'm gonna make? You know what I'm saying? And eventually that guy fell out. Before he fell out, we had a conversation. He was like, man, Jake, all we talk about is the word. We talk about like business. He about to be out of here.
He didn't fall out. He did a cannonball
To
out.
optimally increase in the world, you have to jeopardize the truth,
Right.
There has to be a compromise in one or the other, And mind you, he was around people that were starting their own businesses and doing all types. You just being a bitch,
Right.
Yeah.
and you want to fall out. Stop making excuses,
Right.
blaming everybody else. A lot of people, it's you.
Right.
It ain't everybody else, man.
Right.
Brothers can have a business and be in the truth, man. And like the elder said earlier, it's just gonna be a ceiling that you're gonna reach, man, to be able to perform this at the greater level. Trust me, I've tried. You can do it, but you're not gonna be able to perform optimally. Extremely difficult.
I see it.
Yeah, it's extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. Yeah, you can't be in it. Can't do it because you eventually will compromise not just your time in the truth, but your attention towards the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your attention towards the truth starts to be really compromised, and yeah, man, been there, done that, man. No more business. I try other things now, but yeah, you gotta have a mind for it. Some brothers don't have a mind for it, even though they want it, and they fall out like the elder said. Some brother, you might have a business mindset, and you can do that, and keep your routine and sometimes you dip, and then you're like, all right, I'm falling off.
Yep.
You know, sometimes I get on myself, like, all right, falling off. Come on.
This is a bit,
You know, this is the cheap business.
you know.
This is the cheap risk. You know. So you know when your production is dipping, you feel it. And then, you know, if you have a conscience.
Jake be like, I might be chosen for Arimathea in the spirit.
Stop.
Nah, nigga. Nah,
Stop.
nigga. No, that's a demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a demon talking.
But the whole thing is, he wasn't the only person helping.
Right.
You might have that type of spirit. You know what I mean? You can help,
Yeah.
but you gonna do the work, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Do something. Yeah, buddy.
Joseph of Arimathea was in there.
Right. You
So,
call yourself a help, but help, nigga. You know?
You got it, bro.
Be a male. You know what I'm saying?
And you had said something. You said something earlier, and I was thinking that made me think about that dude. How the videos are still up, and you talking crap
Oh,
about
yeah.
Esau.
Oh,
And
yeah.
man, that cat was the number one dude that just when somebody fell out. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
he was salivating out the mouth
Yo,
talking about it,
mercy.
man. You know what I'm saying? But now, hey, say, bro, like the elder said, you don't know you need mercy till you don't understand mercy till you need it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, right?
Back in Rock 2, verse 16, it say, they that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law.
That's what I'm saying. That's according to the scriptures, man. Giving attendance unto reading is what's gonna get us there. You see, having giving attendance to reading, believing what you're reading, living what you're reading. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you can have a million precepts, but if you don't live by none of them, you just reading the Bible. You know, it's gonna come a point where you got to live what you read. You got to be these words. You know, and the more you grow, I would say the more you. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. It talk about going from milk to meat. You know what I'm saying? So being born again, you start over as a newborn babe, but by the time you wherever your walk is in this truth, you growing. You know what I'm saying? A 4-year-old don't stop growing. You know what I'm saying? Physically, a 4-year-old is gonna grow into a 5-year-old if they don't die. You know what I'm saying? The same things that was happening when you was 4 ain't happening when you 14. You know? You gotta grow into we growing into our age.
I know, right?
You know? Go ahead.
Verse 17, they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what we all in the process of doing. See? Without the Lord, you through. You know? So when the Lord put these prophecies out here and he show you all these things and you understand them, you like, okay, well, what's next? What's next, Lord? Hey, well, you want me to go left? You want me to go right? And wherever he say go, you go. Man's goes on the Lord, right? Right. Go ahead.
Saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men.
You see that? A lot of people don't understand that. They probably read it, but they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of a living power, right? But that's if you're going off. If you're doing what you're supposed to do and you fall into the hands of a living power, you're good. You know?
For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
That's what I'm saying. If people don't understand the mercy of the Lord, yes, the Lord is going to tear this place up, but he having mercy on those that hearken. What's that, Deuteronomy 28? Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 14 is talking about the blessings if you hearken unto the Lord. That's the kingdom of heaven right there.
Right. It's close by. Yeah.
If you hearken,
It's
it's
close
going to be
by.
the peace. It's going to be because you hearken. Matter of fact, see Deuteronomy 28 real quick. Start at 1, read the first couple verses.
I got it. Start right at the top.
Come.
Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power.
It's going to go from if thou hearken diligently to we're going to actually be doing that because the Lord promised through our diligence that he's going to put the laws in our inward parts. So we're going to automatically be following it. We're not going to have to hearken to it because it's going to be in us. Read on.
It says to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Keep going.
and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to be overtaken and overcome with blessings because the Lord put the law, statutes, and commandments in us. That's the reward for being diligent now. You see? So, Deuteronomy 15 on down, all the curses, they going to go on to other nations. You see? They going to have to deal with that. You see? But that whole, just like the brother read over here in the Apocrypha, look, we're going to fall into the hands of the Lord for doing what we're supposed to do. Therefore, we're going to have the laws within us. We're going to be perfect. Body's going to be changed, and we're not going to be able to sin, because sin is why we die now. You see? But sin has already been taken off the table. Yahushua conquered sin. He conquered death. So we could be able to do what we're doing right now. Therefore, with us doing what we're able to do now through Yahushua, we get Deuteronomy 28. Oh man, that's Old Testament. That ain't going away. You see? The curse is going away, but the blessings is coming on.
Yep.
You know? All we got to do is not be a whole ass nigga. To put it in labor terms. When you come into this truth, don't be a whole ass nigga, bro. 2/3 is the whole ass nigga. You see? I got something else?
Yeah. Well, yeah, this is just the mentality of being in this world and being in this truth and following the Lord. 2nd Ezra 16 and 35 in the GNT. It says, now listen to my message, you people who serve the Lord. It is the Lord's message, so receive it and believe what he said. The disasters are approaching rapidly, and they will not be delayed. A woman in the 9th month of pregnancy may suffer labor pain for 7 hours. But when the time comes for the baby to be born, there is no longer any delay.
Man.
In the same way, the disasters that are coming on the earth will not be delayed, and the world will groan when it is caught in its labor pain.
Man.
Listen to my message, my people, and get ready for the battle. When the disasters come, you must live as people whose home is not this world.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We getting ready for that now. We going through the fire now. So when that physical fire comes, we'll be good. We can be protected. You see? And the Apocrypha is telling you that the Lord ain't going to defend you in that day if you fight now. Go ahead.
Merchants must not expect to make a profit from what they sell. They must be ready to run for their lives. Their customers must expect to lose whatever they buy. Whoever builds a house should not plan to live in it.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point. Yeah, you doing something in the meantime. We was talking about that earlier. Yeah, while you sitting in traffic, while you going to work, while you doing all these different things, all these prophecies happen.
Yeah, that doesn't mean go home and cook over the kitchen table.
Right.
You know?
Right.
No, don't be simple. No, it's a mindset. It's a mindset. It don't mean go home, I ain't gonna live in it. No.
Yeah.
It's a mindset of not being attached to it.
Yeah.
Beyond what the Lord wants you to do. So if you do have a business or a family or whatever, you understand that this is something fleeing away.
Right.
And that we are under obedience of the Lord. Primarily.
That's right. That's just like my wife say, you know what? I think I want to get the flows done in the kitchen. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
These floors.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still coming out here telling the rest of the world that all this stuff finna burn. You know what I'm saying? Shit, the new floor's cool, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You worry about that, I'm gonna be putting together a lesson.
You know what I'm saying?
I say yeah to everything. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You want to put new shingles on the roof? Let's get it. Shit. I don't say shit. I ain't got no money anyway. All my money go to shit. You know, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we can do all that shit. Whatever.
Yeah,
But eventually we gonna have to-
you can literally do all that shit over at Elder Yatazak house, man.
Eventually we're gonna have to take out running. You know what I'm saying? Eventually we're gonna have to take out running. So
play
shit,
basketball,
this house can be clean in a hoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But shit, when it's time to run, shit, guess what?
The leader
If
joint.
you ain't talking about coming with me, I might push you on my
Yeah,
way
you know
out.
what I'm saying? She looking back at the floor, she gonna be here.
I'm trying to tell you, shit. I want to say that second she look back, she give me 1,000 yards on her.
Yeah.
Touch it.
You already know.
Go ahead.
Hell yeah.
Whoever builds a house should not plan to live in it. Farmers should not expect to harvest their crops or pick their grapes. Those who marry must not expect to have children.
Right.
And those who don't marry must live as they have been widowed.
Man.
Okay?
Yep. That's a mindset.
Yeah.
Get your
Yeah.
mind right. You get your mind ready to go do some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To see something. That, you know, you're not, you don't have a house. I just got my house, my white picket fence, and I'm just waiting for my kids to grow up, and I can't wait to see my grandkids. No, bro. All this stuff that we are just doing these things to get by.
Right.
And if I gotta go on a vacation with my girl to get by, damn it, I'm going to no. I'm being facetious, but we just getting by here, man. You know?
This is just a
Yeah.
pass through point.
It's just like Elder Yashawama say, we in a costume, man. We're in a costume, and we got to deal with what this costume brings home. But at the end of the day, it ain't about the costume, you know? It's about the spirit that's within the costume that's getting ready to be delivered, man. You see? Being delivered is more important than anything else, but you're not just sitting there. Spiritually, you're not just sitting there, and physically, you're not just sitting there, you know? But the mindset is there.
You got a little more?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is back in the 2nd Ezra 16 and 43. Farmers should not expect to harvest their crops or pick their grapes. Those who marry must not expect to have children. And those who don't marry must live as they have been widowed. Anything that is done will be useless.
Yep, that's right. And you got to know that, man. You see, that's why Lot's wife got turned into a pillar of salt. Lot wasn't worried about all that. You know what I'm saying? Lot had faith that he was going to get out of there.
That proves the Lord deal with the men too.
You know?
See? Yeah.
I want to say Lot didn't look back. Lot was told not to look back. He told his family not to look back. Who looked back got burned. It was just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Lot was like, shit, man, look, the Lord been with me all this time. Wherever I land, he got me. Wherever I land, I'm going to believe in what the Lord got going. You know? So that look back spirit, that's a mindset. It's just an off mindset, you know?
Yes. And then the Lord said, well, you know what? If you can find 10 good people here, I won't destroy it. They were talking, no, he's like, man, damn, if you find one, I won't destroy it. Oh, man, it's got to go. To go with Elder Yala. This is 1 Peter 2:11 in NLT. Dear friends, I warn you as temporary residents and foreigners to keep away from worldly desires that wage war against your very souls.
Yeah, man.
Go with that, yeah.
And, you know, that goes along with, like the brother says, family, business, you know, whatever it is. And so you're making sure you got to keep an edge about you in this truth. You know, you got to keep an edge about you.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to keep when you feel you like you're getting too soft towards something, you're just like, man, fuck that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just to remind yourself, like, nah, this ain't what this is about.
Kick yourself, yeah, you got to kick yourself in the ass.
Right, right. Because you're going to have things in the world that want to draw you in and take your attention and take your energy. Everything requires energy. You know?
Man.
Hey, that woman is the number one thing that has to take your brothers out, man.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it be one woman or plural. Whether it be, you got you main squeeze or you got multiple women out there. Women are about comfort, man.
Yep.
You know, and
That's all they think about.
They're
That's
never
real.
gonna be satisfied with something worldly. You could be on a vacation with a female and she talk about the next vacation you got to take.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You like, they have to spend two racks on this. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Man, bro, Adam and Solomon.
Man, that's so
if
true.
Adam and Solomon couldn't get around them, our regular ass is cooked. Yeah, you want to say your goose is cooked. You know what I'm saying?
So you can't let your woman dictate how you move as a man, especially in this truth. In the world, and also how much more so in this truth. You can't let a female dictate what you do, bro.
Right.
Because a woman is about stability. And we're coming at times of instability.
That's right.
So she's going to be looking at you for that stability and when that time comes, bro. But your foundation has to be on point, which is Yahweh Shah.
I got one. This is Hebrews 13 and 14 in the NLT. It says, for this world is not our permanent home, we're looking forward to a home yet to come.
Yep.
Therefore, let us offer through Yahushua a continual sacrifice of praise to the Most High, proclaiming our allegiance to His name.
Wow.
That's what we got.
The allegiance.
Because we're just pilgrims passing through, like the elder read in 2 Ezra 16, man. You know?
He said a continual sacrifice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To the Lord. You know? So, like, hey, that mindset is crucial.
This trumps everything else that we got going on in this world, man. Of course, brothers gonna get their daily bread. Of course, brothers gonna take care of their families. But this is our main obligation, man. You know, every other thing else is secondary,
You know, or even further down.
or even further down. You
Yeah.
know,
Right. I got something.
that's it. Yep.
This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
All these precepts are saying you not finna just chill, bro. You not finna just chill. You know what I'm saying?
As much as your flesh wants to.
Yeah, you got both say well the old school the Old Testament prophets. Like they were like, what was it? Habakkuk? He was like, nah, man. Haggai, Malachi, they were like, nah, get up.
Right.
Get your ass up.
This ain't it.
Ain't no chill. Don't come talking to me about no chill and the Lord telling me to tell you not to chill. You think I'm gonna get killed for you? I'm gonna get killed for a nigga that want to chill. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rebuke you until my teeth start bleeding.
Yeah, that's why people start making merchandise in the ministry.
Right.
Because they tired of waiting.
Yeah.
They want to eat now. So, we got these subscriptions. Make sure y'all get these subscriptions.
Get these likes up.
Get these, hit that like button. We got the super chat going, man. For all you. If y'all want us to read your scripture, hit that super chat.
Just gonna post the cash.
We
out
got
one more
these
time.
hats. Make sure y'all go to the store, to the online store. We got the store. We got the tickets.
Yeah.
Tickets.
Yeah, selling
We gotta get the tickets. If you need a camp to go, we got tickets online, but you gotta get the subscription before you get the tickets.
Oh man.
and sign on to
I
join
was
the
like,
Patreon
God
and all that shit
damn.
too.
I was like, y'all
Man. Man.
shit. This is a whole hustle, man. Hustle, man, for real. Shit.
And we got the classes too.
You know, yeah, hustle, man, had the whole
Also, my salary.
Pick up the pizza.
Tickets, the subscription.
We got classes for the sisters.
Oh man.
Like, shit.
Yeah. And with marriage counseling, you get a 12-piece wing. God damn.
Oh.
But you gotta pay for the fries.
Right.
Yeah, the potatoes gonna cost you.
Y'all some greedy motherfuckers, man.
Man.
Anyway, back in Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Man.
Things corrupted here in America, man. Literally everything is tainted. The food, the water, the quality of the air. Even if you got money, the quality of your lifestyle
Bruh.
is not the same. It's still in a diminished mode.
Bro, the only reason why I want money is so I don't work is this motherfucker.
Buying your time back.
Yeah,
Man.
that's it. Because it's really not much different. It's, you know,
Right.
it's this shit whack, bro.
Like it was.
Whack.
Man, I was at work the
You
other
gotta get
day.
out of here, man.
I was at work the other day, man, and I was washing my hands in the bathroom. And then it was an Edomite. It was an old Edomite, probably 60, 70 years old. He was in there too. And he was washing his hands. And he noticed, he said, damn, when he put his hands in front of the soap, the amount of soap that come out ain't what it used to be. You know what I'm
should
saying?
give you
I'm washing my hands, I'm getting my soap. He right here, he getting his soap. And the soap came out, he was like, damn. So he had to put his hand up under there again. He was like, man, he was like, most soap used to come out there. I said, yeah, everything losing its luster nowadays.
They pump the brakes on everything.
Yeah, we had a good little old laugh about that shit. I was like, God damn, you can't even wash your hands the way you want to wash your hands. This bitch crumbling
Even
so
the paper
bad.
towel that come out.
Yeah.
My job, it
come
like
out
a little
short
piece,
in
it
the
come
hole.
out short like that.
She coming like a Kleenex.
I was on
A
Twitter.
Kleenex.
Somebody
Yeah.
posted a receipt of them going to Five Guys. They got a burger, a burger, a drink, small drink, and some fries.
Small fries.
$25.
That shit was 25, but you hit it right on
Nah,
that.
but the burger by itself
You
is
seen
like
that
12
shit?
Yeah.
$25.
I believe it, bro.
Yeah, for
Where
fast
is
food.
that?
Burger's like $12 just for the burger, bro.
For fast food.
And it's a small ass burger there too.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. Fucking kitty burger.
That be a little
Yeah, they give you, I was saying,
Kids
you know what I'm
meal.
saying? I would say if you get a regular burger, yeah, if you get a regular burger, it's like a kitty burger.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, hell nah, fuck them guys.
Yeah.
All five of y'all.
Y'all ain't wise about shit.
Y'all must be in Sakari. Gotta get a subscription for these fries.
They charge you for the milk and the shake. Like, god damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, 5 fries, man. 5 guys get you 5 fries.
Yeah.
Damn, 25.
They got 1 and 4. I'm gonna get straight to it. Is it time for you, O ye, to dwell in your
Just see it. I was thinking of it.
houses? And this house lie waste, the house of the Lord, right? Now, therefore, thus said Yahweh of hosts, consider your ways.
That's what I'm saying. And that's the same spirit that we in. We're like, bro, now ain't the time to chill, man. You see? You got Jake that wanna, I would say you got Jake that's planning for the future without Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? You gonna plan for the future without trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai like Esau ain't planning for the future too. You planning for the future like he is, you know? You got something tonight?
It's 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 31 in the NLT. It says, those who use the things of the world should not become attached to them. For this, and just like it says, for this world as we know it will soon pass away.
See, Jake act like this. Jake act like this world ain't gonna pass away.
They don't believe
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Jake acting like if they make enough money,
Yeah, like it's gonna stop.
you know what I'm saying?
No.
Nah, man. Go ahead.
Verse 32, it says, I want you to be free from the concerns of this life. An unmarried man can spend his time doing the Lord's work and thinking how to please him. But a married man has to think about his earthly responsibilities and how to please his wife.
Man.
It says,
Man, I'm gonna jump off this motherfucker.
That family got spirit, man. It jump on you, dog. And you all about your family and stuff like that. And you look up, man. It's like, damn, I ain't doing sit down a couple days. I'm tripping.
Man.
You gotta check yourself, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know that family will pull you out this truth. And it happens to a lot of brothers.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's the thing, bro. You got women that's offended by you doing the work. You know what I'm saying? If you got a woman that's offended by you doing the work, then that's a whole nother monster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother.
Yeah, I would say that's one thing about it, man. When I tell my old lady I'm going downtown or we finna go do a lesson at such and such house, okay, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's about all I could ask for. Just know, as long as you ain't got no problem with me doing the work, I'll deal with everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was like a lot of healing.
It's 2 Peter 2.
Back in the day, we been cursing their ass out.
All right.
Man, 2 Peter 3. You want to live in all this. Hey, our main goal is that deliverance, that salvation. All this shit they doing, this shit is going to be destroyed, burn up. The Lord going to put a reset on everything. Then He's going to take the cartridge out and put a whole new game in.
Man.
2 Peter 3,
Yeah.
in verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
You know what I'm saying? Knowing that the Lord is going to destroy all these things, you more focused on everything spiritual. Right. You know what I'm saying? You knowing good well all these, just like the mindset, the whole mindset precepts. You see, knowing that the Lord is going to destroy all this stuff, you ain't attached to this place. You see, but all these 501c3ers, you see, all these my own belly fillers, they the ones that's gonna perish in their day. They the ones that's gonna get caught like a thief in the night. You got dudes that's calling themselves prophets that's gonna get caught like a thief in the night. You see? And it's gonna be beautiful, man. That's why we making sure we're doing everything we can to where we ain't got to worry about what everybody else got to worry about.
Yeah.
Even if what's that Ecclesiastes 39, where we talk about all those different things that's coming. It say all that's for the wicked.
Spirits, division.
You know? All that's for the wicked. So we trying our best to make sure that our wickedness is covered. Our sins are covered. That's right. You see? That's what I'm saying. We done with the wickedness. We just still in the flesh. So we halfway there. You know? Come.
This is Jeremiah 51:6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
That would say Jake diving into Babylon with their fringes on. Jake telling you to keep the law, statutes, and commandments when they chest deep in the world.
Go ahead. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon, meaning your mindset, your spirit. That's right. You know? It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance.
Ooh, this is the time of the Lord's vengeance, man. Either you believe that or you don't.
Yeah, the Lord has a bunch of verses in this thing. This place is going to be destroyed ultimately, man. So we shouldn't be trying to set up this a majestic shop in a place that we know we're going to be eventually destroyed. You know?
Everybody testing their missiles, fine tuning the buttons.
Yeah, while you decorate your hair.
Right.
You know? So you gotta know something's coming, man.
Lord's being prepared.
Yeah.
Something's coming.
They got 20-inch rims on his head.
You got militia groups talking about if Trump don't get in,
Yep.
you raising hell.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I would say all this
To
stuff.
the
I would
point
say all this
of
stuff
trying to
happened.
suspend the election. If they end up locking him up, you know, because he got like 4 trials going on right
He
now.
got a lot going on. They trying to block
You know,
him.
2 of them is crazy.
Yeah, they gonna throw. They gonna
2
throw.
of them, they probably, you
gonna
know,
throw out a-
rev.
Yeah.
Get him out of my court. Title your orange face.
Facing a civil war here, man. Domestically,
Yep.
you know, depending on the outcome of that election.
Right.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of stuff going on that people just.
It's
they
so
ain't-
funny,
they ain't
man.
worried
We be
about
talking about, man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make some money, and then we start laughing. You make all that money, then all hell will break loose. So it ain't gonna even matter.
It ain't gonna last 6
Right.
months, man.
As soon as you make $1
As
million,
soon as you hit,
everything
as
gonna
soon as you hit, Jacob's trouble. God damn it! I'm supposed to go to the Bahamas, Lord. I'm gonna be back by Friday. Shit.
I'm telling you. So either that or you gonna go over there and get stuck.
Yeah, you know, some shit, you know, man.
Yeah, Jake talking about he going overseas and doing all this, got all these plans, gonna get over there and get stuck like Chuck.
Yeah,
War
man.
break out wherever you go to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
start a food truck, everybody stop eating.
Right.
Yeah, you know.
Jay drinking a coconut on vacation and here, this start going on.
Yeah, you like, God damn.
Yeah.
Coconut fall on you.
I'm telling you,
She ain't gonna be able to enjoy this
you
shit.
can't even finish your coconut drink.
Finally made it.
That's what I, you know. Sometimes that thought happens. That I mean, that's
Yep,
what
yep,
you
yep.
think, like in your
Yep.
mind, like, God damn.
Yup. It says, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. So payback is coming to Great Babylon for all the tribulation, man. All of the sin and iniquity that gets pushed in this place. So that's why our people that believe you need to take your mind and your spirit out of this place. We need to be occupied on the kingdom. That's right. Set your affection on things above, right? That's what Yahweh Shah said. Okay? That's right.
I got one real quick.
Treasures in heaven, man.
Jeremiah 29:11 in the NLT. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and hope.
Man.
That's for the elect,
Man.
those who have a contrite spirit, who's seeking the wisdom of the Lord, man. So this not gonna be. So in other words, he know the thoughts that. I know y'all got the anguish spirit, man. You're mad, you're running in the spirit. I know the thoughts. I got you, man. So he has a perfect ending for this place to deliver his men up out of it, man, along with their families. You know, men, women, some men, women, and children. Lord
This
willing.
place is
He's
destroyed.
faithful,
So-
man.
As soon as we get the kingdom, you know?
Right.
He's faithful to get us up out of here, man.
That's right.
Just gotta keep fighting.
Yep.
Buy and hold the truth, right?
That's right.
That's right.
Let the truth true.
Then it says, in those days, when you pray, I will listen.
Say it
Say that
again.
again.
He said, in those days, when you pray, I will listen.
That's what I'm saying, man. And we believe it.
God.
See, from the time, I would say from the time the Spirit jumped on the apostles and elders, Great Millstone, to put the videos on YouTube, which was the Great Awakening as far as we concerned. You
Real.
see, we've seen the world change dramatically from 2007 to now. You know what I'm saying? Because those prayers are being answered.
Right.
You know?
You got the name now to call on to
Right.
the Lord, you know?
That's right. Y'all got anything else?
I don't have
Close out. A little bit at the 10. Hey, well, hey, Lord willing, that was edifying. Hey, we have a ball bringing this truth out, man. And the edification of the elect is our main concern, man, doing the will of the Heavenly Father. So, hey, with that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh,
Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash.
double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the Oxford teacher about the mind while mock. That's a sincerity and truth. Shalom.
Shalom.